What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we've got to go over and talk about this that 2K did put into the game for you guys to get a 92 plus overall hidden gem player added to your collection. Now, 92 plus hidden gems, that's not anything to really mess around with. That is going to be a really solid card. 92 plus is a diamond hidden gem card for absolutely free today for completing some simple challenges. And why is this like a Derrick Rose thing? Because Derrick Rose did retire. Shout out D-Rose, you know, again, just an incredible player. You got to score 50 points in a game with a player. Simple. Get 13 assists with any Derrick Rose. So after you do the 50 points, then you'll have Derrick Rose. Otherwise, you might have the Amy Derrick Rose from before. Get 13 assists with Derrick Rose. Score 25 points in a game with the point guard 5 times. Make 150 dunks over multiple games. And then 150 3-pointers over multiple games. So what I personally would do is this. 50 points with the player in a game, probably go into maybe domination to get that done. Again, I don't think you need to pick up full lineup. Might, if you get into a clutch time game, be able to get that done as well. So what I would do is come in here into breakout. I'm on rookie difficulty. And then what I might do is see, are any of these things clutch time? Like this is a breakout clutch time game. 50 points is still a lot of points, but I feel like with Tracy McGrady, I'll probably be able to get it done. So that's what I'm going to try to do, get it done with Tracy McGrady. We'll see if I can do it. And then once I do that, I'll have Derrick Rose, because I don't think there's any other way I have Derrick Rose. Like I don't think he's on the Grizzlies. I don't think I have a Derrick Rose card in my collection. So that's kind of a tough situation. So I have to grind that. Then I'll get Derrick Rose. And then once I do get Derrick Rose, the rest of these challenges don't look super difficult. You know, 13 assists with any Derrick Rose in a game. And then along the way, you can score 25 points in a game with the point guard 5 different times. Get 150 dunks over multiple games. And then 150 3-pointers. Now, a lot of these things, again, especially with the dunks and threes, you can just grind as you do go. I wouldn't necessarily worry about getting this challenge done as soon as possible. Because again, a lot of these things you will just be able to get done while grinding the game. And at the end of it, you get a 92 plus overall hidden gem player to add to your collection, which is a big time thing as you do grind this thing out. Now, along the way, you might be able to, you know, combine it with some of these things like winning breakout games in a row, making threes in breakout games, playing a triple threat game, scoring 10 points in the paint while playing triple threat games. You might be able to combine some of these things as well, which again, I personally wouldn't mind. But if you can combine these things, it is going to be big time. You're going to get, you know, an extra deluxe pack at least. The BBQ Buckets deluxe pack, you'll get an extra one of those, as well as, you know what, you are going to get a 92 plus overall hidden gem player. So I'm a fan of what 2K is doing, man. I really am within these like free type of grinds, because a lot of people right now, let's say even you're just starting the game, let's say you're not into the game a whole lot yet, you can go today and grind this out. All you got to do is, even if you're not good at the game, you don't have a good team, go into a domination game, score 50 points, boom. Then your next goal, go in, if you really want to, go into another domination game, get 13 assists with that Derrick Rose. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, you work towards the dunks, you work towards the threes, you're scoring 25 points with a point guard in a game. All of those things. That is kind of the way I personally would approach it. And to be honest, if you do hop into domination, I would try to maybe, you know, plug in 2 point guards next to each other. So what I would do is, if you want to go into a domination game, and again, you might not have as good of a team as me, whatever. It's okay if you don't, you know, have the best team in the game. That's not that big of a deal. But plug in 2 point guards next to each other. So maybe since I want to, let's say I go into a domination game. Maybe I want to plug in, I'm just going to, for the sake of this video, do this. So maybe I want to plug in Tony Parker next to, Tracy McGrady, or Tony Parker next to Victor Oladipo, not Tracy McGrady. And I score 50 points with Oladipo and 25 with Tony Parker in the domination game. That way, I'm doing 2 of those 25-point challenges. Those are just some things that I would encourage you guys to at least think about for yourselves as you are grinding the game. Is if you do want to get it done as quickly as possible, you can make some progress in domination, which is a rewarding game mode, as well as doing these Derrick Rose challenges. Now, part of me thinks that maybe you should just grind these BBQ Buckets part challenges out, and then obviously when you were in domination, you can, use your original owner BBQ Buckets player in that same domination game. Meanwhile, scoring 52 points with a player. Boom. Guess what? as you do grind this challenge out right here, this 50-point challenge, make sure you use 2 Grizzlies players. So if you want to go into domination, that's fine. But all you got to do is, again, score 52 points with a player. That says a challenge game. I don't know if you can do it in domination or not, but just throw 2 Grizzlies players in your lineup just to see if you can combine those things. Because the more you can combine, the better off you are going to be in the long run. So that's just kind of where I'm at. What I'm thinking about these challenges is, yes, there are some incredibly good free challenges today, but the fact of the matter is you're getting a free diamond from grinding out these Derrick Rose challenges, and you get the gold Derrick Rose, who, am I the highest on gold Derrick Rose? Probably not, but he is an absolutely free card to add to your collection. So I'll say it, man. Shout out to 2K. I really don't hate this whatsoever at all. The fact that you have the opportunity to go get a free diamond to add to your collection is big time. Like, this is unlike things that we have seen in the past. Genuinely, the diamond that you're going to get from the hidden gem, who knows what it's going to be? It's going to be a random diamond, but it's probably going to be a good card that you guys can add to your specific collection. So even for me, I'm not today going to probably be able to go and finish all of these BBQ Buckets Deluxe challenges. But what I am hopeful to do today is at least be able to get all of these Derrick Rose challenges done so that I can, you know what, open this 92 plus overall hidden gem player and see who I personally do get. So I am a fan of these challenges. We need more of these types of things in 2K. A lot of people were asking for a good Derrick Rose card, and you know what? I don't necessarily hate that. Like, you know what? I think that's a valid, want is a good Derrick Rose card for him retiring. But look, I'm one. I'll take a 92 plus overall hidden gem because my squad right now, it's good, but I need all of the improvements I can have. And even if you are a no money spent player, this is something that is so crucial for you guys. So take the time, grind these things out. Like I said, a lot of these things you might be able to, get done as you are just playing the game naturally. But for me, like, I'm going into a clutch time game, getting these 50 points done as soon as possible. And I'm gonna do it with a Victor Oladipo. Why? Because then I can also get that one of the 25 game challenges done as well. I think a lot of these things you will be able to do in the breakout mode, which I personally don't mind doing whatsoever. So you guys can let me know your thoughts on the new Derrick Rose, thing added to the game. The more of this, the better off we will be in the long run, because it makes it at least possible to be no money spent and not just have to load up packs every single week. And you have something else to look forward to. So shout out to 2K. I'll give you guys respect when you guys do deserve it. That's going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on the free 92 overall hidden gem player. Do you like this, or would you rather have just like a free amethyst Derrick Rose? Let me know. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.